Good morning, everybody. This is Tanisha, and let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. Before I started playing this clip, I was so nervous to go back and watch these games. I said, Tanisha, remember when you go back and watch this, this is not a reflection of how you play today. Okay, this was year one. You were first starting out. Go ahead and watch these jams. But I tell you what, I said, I don't even want to do this. But I'm going to do this for y'all because it's the 10-year anniversary of me being a primary jammer. All right, so let's do it.
We're going to see Liquor and Split down there going up against Freight Train in that blocker or in that jammer war.
Once again, Sarah Heupel not in skates. She must have been injured at the tail end of that first period, so she's now coaching from the sideline. Freight Train in,
Freight Train here
like you said.
Freight Train thought she was going to get her out of there, and Sarelson just locks her in.
And that is a penalty, a back block on Rose City. So jamming unopposes Freight Train, seeing if she can get through a multiplayer block.
You don't ever see that. That's crazy. A multiplayer block. That is on Freight Train.
A lot of times what it is that a jammer is going through, they're trying to swim, and as they do that, they're locking arms. The player hits them, and that becomes that penalty.
Let me tell you what it really was, Chris Cato. Let me tell you what it really was. Number one, your girls, I never dealt with these caliber of people before. Aside from practicing with my teammates, like, remember, I was a pivot and a blocker, and every once in a while, they'll let me jam at practice, okay? So, again, I ain't never dealt with these caliber of people that be locking it down like that before, aside from at RollerCon 2014. Okay, so that was my only exposure to this level of high-level play. So your girl's probably out there having a heart attack, reaching out for a desperate attempt to pull on a teammate to get through the wall. And as you see, I did not let go, and it failed.
It's a very short-lived penalty.
Oh, my God. Y'all see me? I didn't even try to stop. I didn't even, I'm not going to say my jammer awareness was low at this point, but it just wasn't up to par. So the speed of the game was a little bit different than what I experienced jamming for Houston Roller Derby. So
now here comes the O. That inside line opened up for a brief second. She didn't want it. She went outside, got 5 more points.
Just to give you a little refresher here, remember, I've always said that the reason why, one of the reasons why I was first initially put into the jammer rotation was because unfortunately one of my teammates had got hurt. So I remember us calling a timeout, or it was halftime or something like that. The captains and coaches kind of got with me and maybe some other folks, but I remember with me specifically that they were going to go ahead and pull me into the jammer rotation full time for this game, or at least for the second half of this game. So this is what you are witnessing right now. All right, we'll go ahead and pause this. I hope you enjoyed this clip of me of one of my first tournaments and one of the first times that I was a primary jammer for Texas, and this is kind of where it all started 10 years ago with this tournament. And after this tournament, I'll tell you about this a little bit later. I was taken to the side, and basically they said, you're going to be a jammer now.